Hi everyone, so today I have a quick haul for you from Craftstash. It's literally just one bundle, so if it's still available, I'll link in the description box. Those will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items through those links. I did say it's from Craftstash, but I know this is also available on Ecstasy Crafts website, which I just began an affiliate relationship with, and I'm super excited about this one because you guys, they have Studio Light, they have like all these European, things, they have their own things, they have Hunkydory, and so I want to talk with you guys about that for just a bit in just a minute here, but I did want to show you that again, this package arrived pretty much open, and I was like, no, I don't know what's been going on the last like 2-3 packages have been opened. I think only one something slid out of, everything else was intact on the rest of them, but that's not great, and so I did call Craftstash because it's obviously they're in UK, so like at 6 in the morning here, I think I need to start calling them at 2 in the morning because whenever I call at 2 in the morning, like I just wake up and just call them. I only done it one time before. Whenever I had done a duplicate order, I didn't realize it had gone through, but I thought it didn't, so they were like, oh, we usually cancel those kind of orders anyway, like one of them, because they can see that it's exactly the same. But they took care of it, no problem. I've been calling them later, and I guess it's later in their day too, and then they're busy. So like, I just left a message, and when I left a message, they did email me, and they were like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, we can't call back to the U.S., but what is your concern?" And the email. So I'm doing that right now, and basically just letting them know, hey, that one slid out. So we'll see how that gets resolved. But they were very responsive to just leaving a voice message, which was nice. But I looked at this before I even came here because I was like, oh no, that's something else I need to talk about while we're in this chat right with them. But no, everything's here, so that was kind of interesting. Nothing fell out. But what I want to tell you guys is with Ecstasy Crafts, super cool. What I really love about their affiliate program, it's kind of like Diamond Press. So Diamond Press really set up an affiliate program just for me, which is really sweet because they hear from you guys all the time about how you enjoy the way, I work with the products and things like that. And that's something they began literally just for me, right? So we have the VCDP code and all that, and it gives you guys 10% off every day. And then I make a small commission from people having used that code, right? So, so Ecstasy Crafts does something very similar in that they offered me a code, and then you guys get 10% off their site, which is amazing. I love their site. I'm super excited. I did place an order, so I will let you guys know how that goes with shipping and things like that. But I'm familiar with them because basically anything you order on HSN that is like Studio Light or like maybe some Hunkydory stuff, yeah. And what's the other ones? Nellie's Choice, like those European kind of brands that are kind of inexpensive, but you get it through HSN. It comes through Ecstasy Crafts anyway, like it comes from their warehouse. So you're kind of familiar already, or at least I am with them as far as that. So what happens is when you use my code, you get 10% off, and then I have the affiliate link, right? So I do want to talk about that just really quickly because my generic link to go to their site, I always keep a generic link. Like if you want to shop on Scrapbook, but I don't have like a specific item link, you can always just click my generic link and it'll still have that affiliate relationship, whatever you pick up while you're there. And people ask me this question all the time. So I always have generic links in the description box, and then there'll be specific ones to specific items if I'm showing you a specific item, and then I, have that link there. Sometimes I'll say like Hunkydory Craft Selections, meaning everything that person or that store sells, it's Hunkydory. When you click on that, that's what you're going to see, right? So I do that way sometimes too. It just depends. So when you click the link, my generic link, it will go right there, and it depends. So the generic store link will already generate the 10% off. But if I link, like, let's say some of this Woodland story stuff there, it's going to be a specific link to the item. You will then want to use the code VianneyCreates. So V, like Vianney, just the V, and then Creates, CREATES, and then at the checkout, and that'll get you your 10% off. So if you don't see 10% off coming up, it's because the code wasn't linked with it, but you can still use the code, type it in, okay? So they have several different ways to do the affiliate thing. That's why I was like, well, it's a little bit confusing, but I do want to let you guys know, because if you use the generic one, the 10% should automatically apply, but let's say you're using a specific link to a specific item, it's not linked with that 10% that's already implied, right? So you want to use the code VCreates. Really nice of them. I'm super excited because, like I said, they have so many great things. I'm just like, this is amazing. I love it. And I love especially when a company gives the extra percentage off, because I think that's a great thing, right? I mean, who doesn't love a percentage off, right? So I just want to talk to you guys about that. I'll have it linked there, all the info there. I'll try, I just explained here, but again, where there's a description box, I get that question a lot. It's right under the video. It depends on how you're watching. It could say, you can click on the title and it expands. You can say show more. You can click on like the little triangle that's there. There's just lots of ways. I do also want to make a quick card in this video, so we will see what happens, because this is all I'm going to have for you guys. It's just a bundle of the new Woodland story by collection by Hunkydory. Super cute. I'll go through this really quickly. So this bundle had all the different things that come along with it. On Craftstash, it is worded incorrectly because it says that it comes with a 48 6x6 paper pad, which I knew wasn't the case because I don't even think they do have one, but not. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's this. This is what they're talking about, the tag pad. A tag pad is different than a paper pad, right? So again, the tag pad is just like this little guy. Super cute. And it has all these little pieces. You can either put a little bow on there, you can leave it alone, you can do a twine, you can just, have this as a topper on your card with your little sentiment. Just adorable. Again, you can cut them up like Hunkydory likes to do for like decoupaging. But oh my gosh, look at him. It's gonna be so hard for me to use these, but I will use them, guys. So this is the topper collection, of course, the luxury topper collection. What happens here is there's 2 sheets of each, and these are matte-tastic, which is great, so it's not super shiny other than the foil. We have our little characters here. Is that a raccoon? I was gonna say a skunk, but no. We have our little ferret guy here, maybe a squirrel gal. It says, I'm nuts about you, and then we have the little character up here too, the little squirrel. And this one has like on a blue tone paper. I mean, these are just, you guys, oh my gosh, it's time to celebrate just for you. Look at, tea is always a good idea. Be my honey bunny on your special day. I mean, you guys, so cute. Let's party. And then this one has more like the oval shapes with the pale kind of yellow. Look at the little kitty's face. I mean, oh my gosh, many thanks. Hats off to you. So it's just a variety of occasions, and then again 2 of each. And look at this fox. He's all elegant and fancy in his little outfit. Look at her. Oh my gosh, you guys. And then a couple, a Woodland story handmade, a gift especially for you, thinking of you. The little locket there with the book, so pretty. So this is, again, the topper collection. What happens in the topper collection, it usually comes with what you would use like as a card base or paper, or, you cut this down, you put your little sentiments, whatever it is you want to do with these guys. But look how pretty this is. I mean, just gorgeous. Super thick. I think it's 350 GSM paper, so even thicker than the Crafter's Companion, like black matte paper. Again, 2 of each. We have our little gentleman there. And I think I skipped some, or I grabbed those 2 together. Our little granny goose here. So pretty. I am just in love with this collection. Super excited. I was waiting for it to come in so I can show it to you guys. And then now that Ecstasy Crafts has done the affiliate, I'm like, oh, this is a great time to talk about this. Also, I know there's a lot going on with HSN and Craft Day, Christmas in July. You guys, I got the Spellbinders videos going, so thank you for being patient. I am sure that you have missed some videos, because the last couple days I've been putting out 3, 4, 5 videos. Well, 4 videos I think is the most on a couple days, so go check them out if you would like. But just remember, HSN is having the craft cart, which is $5 all day shipping, so just the one shipping price. I mean, look at these, you guys. And you fill your cart, whatever, for the whole day. And if you are doing that, because I know a lot of you guys are putting things in your cart, you're not going to check out till Tuesday or midnight going into Tuesday, please come back and click one of my generic HSN links, even if you just go to like one of my Diamond Press videos, just to refresh that link so that they remember I sent you. There you go. A lot of times companies after a day or 2, or it just depends, will forget that affiliate link. So if you guys would like to, please just click another one, or, whatever, just to refresh that. So I would really appreciate it. Look at the little, oh my gosh, guys. Is it fox? Is it wolf? Fox? I don't know. Okay, so those. And then this is the back side of these guys. So in this pack, I mean, look at, just gorgeous. Love it. Love just the look of it. And then it always comes with an inspo sheet. Sometimes these will come with luxury, with other inserts. So what they're saying here, also available in this range, are these other items. Sometimes the topper collections will come with the inserts, which are just thinner paper that's like very muted, so you can use them as insert or whatever on your card. So today, again, like, I want to make a quick little card. Maybe I'll take some inspo from what's going on here, but we'll see. I mean, how cute, you guys. Oh, that is adorable. That one, maybe we'll do something like that. Okay, so that's the topper. These are the inserts I was telling you about. What's weird is that they call some of the thick papers inserts too, so These are luxury card inserts, but they're thin, you guys, and it tells you right there, 140 GSM. It'll tell you in the description. So again, just beautiful little papers that you can just kind of pop in, you know, so that you can write. You know, they echo kind of what's going on with the other paper. Really cute. Again, much thinner, a little bit different. This is the adorable scorable that comes, that you can, well, it doesn't come with, it just depends if you're buying a bundle or whatever. The birthday surprise Matte-tastic selection. So again, it has 36 sheets. They are white core papers. These are Matte-tastic, so they're not shiny. And then they all just coordinate back to everything. Look at how pretty that is. To what's going on in the topper pack. This one's blue. Parchment. So they call this stuff parchment. It's basically vellum. Very interesting. I don't think the picture is correct on Craftstash for this because they don't show this. They show something else. That's why I'm like, where's the balloon paper? So I think the picture they have there might have been from a different collection. They got confused. I don't know. But we have the little balloons. Again, this stuff is bright. Like this, you don't really even need to put a piece of paper behind it so you can see how bright that is. Usually, you know, a lot of times vellum for us is like very thin, different color. This stuff smells amazing. The sprinkle paper, oh my gosh, it's like, well, it's like confetti. Look at that. And then the little gifts, you guys, cute. And it's turned backwards on the other side so you can see it from the packaging. Really, really cute. Oh, I will say, I have to contact Hunkydory themselves because the other day when I showed you guys all the holiday items that I just got in, I had picked that up through Hunkydory themselves and the inserts weren't there. These guys. I was like, no wonder, it seemed kind of weird. I'm like, how come I have two paper packs that are kind of the same? Because I did order more paper, but none of the inserts were there. So there should be 4 packs of inserts like that, and they were not there. So I will have to contact them, and they're also in the UK. So when I called them, they were closed. Oh, and then this one, I picked up an extra paper topper pack because, of course, why not? Right? Of course, I had to. I mean, look at, oh my gosh. These are all so cute. So what we need to do is make a quick little card just so we can do a little something with this. I think, let me bring this back. I'm going to use the inspo sheet for inspo. I really do like the way this looks. Like that one. Oh my goodness, which one? This one. This is the one I want to try. Because what they did here is they cut this piece, so we can do something different like that. So let me find, it's this page, and then the topper, not topper, but the paper that goes with that is this one. And then we'll try and do something similar. Why not? Something quick. That one seems pretty quick. Okay, let me put some of this stuff to the side and we'll get started. A few things here. So it is that. I can see that they put it maybe on the 6x6. It's probably 8x8 because these people make huge cards. But if I'm looking at this, and let's say the edge of this, let's see how much 6 inches would be. Yeah, let's make it a 6-inch card. So what I'm going to do is, that means I need to cut over here 5 and 3/4, let's say. I know, I'm just going right into it, and it's a little scary, but that's okay. So this is going to be my card front, and we're going to use a 6-inch card base, but let's say 5 3/4. Actually, that overlaps a little bit. Ooh, yeah, you know what? This might be a bigger card. What I'm going to do first is cut this piece off, because clearly they use this piece right down here. So, again, let's not get too crazy. I'm going to line this up as much as I can. Now, if you want to bring this to a paper trimmer, that'll probably be better because you can have a little bit of better idea where you're cutting. Like right now, I'm just eyeballing this, and I don't know if I'm getting it right or not. But it feels pretty good. So we're going to cut that off. We're going to use this piece. Then they lined it with gold, okay? But before they did that, they basically brought it over here. So I just want to see how much overlap there is here. That looks about right. Now let me see if this is 6 inches or so. I got something in my throat. Always. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm okay with that. Let's do 5 3/4. So I'm still going to do 5 3/4 because I'm going to line it in gold and I want that to have, so you can see it a little bit, right? So 5 3/4 on this guy. And then we still have this beautiful paper. You know, you can cut it like this and use it for a different paper or whatever. Maybe if you have something else, you can top that and then you won't even notice that that part is cut away. So 5 3/4 and 5 3/4. And if my card ends up being a little bit smaller, I'm okay with that. Because again, I'm not trying to make an outrageously huge card. So I'm going to use some of the gold mirror that I picked up the other day. This piece for that little corner piece. And then I need another piece for our actual card base. And I'm going to cut this down to 5 7/8 inch square. And hopefully it's nice and straight. 5 7/8, 5 7/8. And then this piece will go on top of that. Okay, as we build it up or whatever. Look how cute. I wanted to have enough gold, and we are going to gut it so that we don't waste that gold. This piece needs to be added to something like this. Now, this one you can just glue it together and have that little piece of strip right there, but I'm wondering, since I can do it like this. Oh, yeah, not waste too much paper. Looks good to me. That's funny. That's actually pretty cool, because what I can do, this is just a strip of paper I had here, and it happens to be like 5 3/4 inches. What I can do with this is just slice a piece off that I need, like a good amount, you know, just glue it on there. But we don't need the whole thing, and then we'll just cut that little edge off that's sticking out like that, and then we'll cut this little piece off. Okay, so that's already that done. Let me put some of these things away. Now I'm only doing this because I like to have a little lip around the edge of my card, but if you don't like that, just do your whole 6-inch square in that gold. That's perfectly great, you know? So let's gut this before we move on. The other day I cut right into my mat, and I was like, you know what, I don't really want to do that. I don't want to keep that tradition going. So I have this little tiny mat I got like a Tuesday morning a long time ago. So I know some of this is going to be sticking out, but not a lot of it. So I'm just going to stay like maybe 1/4 inch in here. Okay. I know, and see, it doesn't have to be perfect. You're just trying to get rid of this. If you don't like using a craft knife, or if you don't have one, just get in there with a scissor as well as you can. You want to leave yourself a little lip though, because then if you cut this and you still don't have enough, you just ruined that piece, right? So let's just leave ourselves a little bit of room on the side here. That's probably a little too much, but that's okay. Okay, so now I have this to use for literally anything else. Words, cut it down later nicely, you die cut it. Ooh, okay, let's bring this guy back. And I'm just gonna let this open up. Actually, we should have it open this way, that people can display it like this. That'd be fun. Okay, and let's glue this guy down. A lot of this is gonna be covered up, so I'm not too concerned about my glue. Oh, I should use the construction glue from them, huh? Let's try it out for the first time. I tell you, when I jump in, I try companies, everything, what they got. So this is their construction glue, and this goes up here. That's really cute. And I'm assuming we just cut that off. Ooh. Alright, I'm going to use these Tim Holtz scissors. And then I'm trying to see how far down do we cut. Just that top part? Sure. So I'll cut this, and if it doesn't open, then I'll do more. Oh yeah, it comes off really easy. I wonder if you can even just push it off with your thumb or your finger, because it came off very easy. Alright. Yep, it smells like Zig. I was always kind of wondering what kind of glue this is, because that little silicone look. As soon as I opened it, if you do not like strong scents, you might not like this. But if you like the smell of Bic markers, this is for you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this definitely smells like Beacon 3-in-1 kind of stuff. I don't know if Zig smells. I used to love Zig Zip Dry. I keep calling it Zig, but Zip Dry glue. And I haven't used it in so long. I don't remember. Okay. So what I'm trying to see is, they call this construction glue, and supposedly once you put it down, like, you're good to go. That is holding on pretty quick. I've seen them stick bows down with it, and I'm like, how strong is that stuff? Because like a bow, I usually bust out, you know, glue gun for that, right? So, very interesting. Super strong and permanent. Glues, paper, wood, fabrics, and more. Squeezy bottle, prison tip. Always replace cap after use. Yeah, I have a feeling this is more like the Beacon 3-in-1 kind of stuff. Because that 3-in-1 can glue pretty much anything. Okay. Okay, it is seeping out right here quite a bit. Not great. And down here. So I probably need to use less, but that hole is so big, it's just kind of coming out. Alright, so we have that and that. And then let's go ahead and glue this piece to that. What I'm going to do is try to just wipe this with the thing once some of it comes out. And basically just at the tip of that. What I'm curious, because whenever they work with it, they like turn it over and they start doing other things. I'm like, isn't it gonna move, right? But I guess not. I'll leave that there for just a minute. I don't know that I need to gut anything else. I'll put that to the side for now. What pieces do we need? We have a little strip. Oh, it comes from here. We have, of course, our little character. So let's go ahead and pop this out. I'm gonna pop out the whole thing. So I've noticed on the Matastic ones, it is easier to pop these guys out. It's easy to pop them out in both of them, but what I'm saying is they release very easy, where the other one's more, I think, because it has probably a plastic coating, you know, a little bit. So it's a little bit different. So we need that. We have You're the Best. And I'm going to do the Just a Note to Say, which they did anyway, so that's fine. I love thank you and just to say kind of cards. I mean, you can have the I'm nuts about you. How cute is that? Let's see, what else did they use? They used a little... Oh, no, that's actually there. Oh, okay. Well, I'm trying to make a quick card because it was kind of a haul video. They do this kind of thing a lot. So what they did was they carved out behind this. So when this was not stuck down, obviously, they took a craft knife and they cut around this. Now, to be honest, I could probably do it right now because there's not really glue in the center, but I would hate to mess it up. So I'm not going to do it. But if you want to, just take your craft knife and you carve around in here just a little bit. Should I do it? Should I do it? Oh my gosh, you guys, now I'm scared. But you know what? Why not? Okay. They start like right here. And then you cut into this. Now, I'm doing it very carefully because I don't want to go through that second layer of my card, right? See if I'm already cutting into there. I'm not. Okay, perfect. Where am I getting glue? I feel glue on my hands. I don't know from where. Okay, let me see if I cut this deep enough. Okay, guys, so you get the idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do that and then just cut around this area just a little bit. And I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so I just carefully kind of went in there far enough so I can feel that it's in between these layers. Maybe here needs to go a little bit more. But you guys remember, I don't have the gold back there, so it's basically just the one layer and then the card base. So do this before, but you know what? It's not too bad. Okay, maybe in here. I already cut this, guys. All I'm trying to do is separate those layers. In there. Did I go in here? I don't remember. Okay, so let me finish cutting this just nicely so I can do this correctly. So I just want to check in with you guys to show you kind of what I'm doing, and I just did it real easily just around here. I didn't keep that little bud because it's so tiny. I know you probably can't even see it right now on camera. I just went around that. Okay, so I'll just make sure that opens up, and I'll be right back. So we have that. And then this little piece, they just use a little piece just to kind of bring it in. So with this stuff, it's kind of interesting. Like I said, they don't cut it on the very edges, so you still do the little nick, take this apart. But here, oh, not that scissor. Use this and just cut that piece. And they didn't really use a whole lot of it, so I'm going to bring this, actually, if that's there, maybe to like right here, just to tuck it behind there. So they started with this cute thing up here, and that's the other thing. This is how you know that theirs is way bigger than mine. Look how much space they have up here. So they probably did do an 8-inch, but card, which of course is quite large. I'm just going to put this over here for now. And then this little guy will pop up. Yeah, that glue, it's not drying super fast, I would say. And a lot of times they take these completely apart. Now, you know, it's whatever you want. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. But like this little gold piece on this outer one, if you want to leave it, you can do that. It's always this piece, and then there's like this portion you can pull away or leave it on, or leave it to that back one, whatever it is you want to do. Now, I'm curious because I don't know if this is going to fit in here as well as I would like, but we're going to try anyway. How far in did I cut this? I don't remember. Right into there. Ooh, maybe just a little bit more, huh? Should I cut it just a little bit more? Yep. I'm going to cut this just a little bit more. I pretty much opened it up, but I think I need to cut to like over here. So I'm going to continue cutting this. Sorry, guys. I think we got it now. Yep. So again, if you're going to do something like this, do it before you stick all these things down, of course. And it's right at the edge. So I mean, I can keep bringing it in if I wanted to. And kind of what I was just doing was just eyeballing this. Now that it's up, I can kind of cut into it. Something like that. Just making sure it's kind of detaching. And then we can bring that in. So cute. Okay, should I go a little bit higher? Let's go up like this a little bit. Okay, that glue wants to go everywhere. So I'm just gonna leave that for now. It's not dry yet, and it keeps squeezing out from in here, so I just need to learn how to use it a little bit less, you know. So I'm just sticking this guy down, and I'm putting glue underneath it, however you want to do that, to adhere this to there. So cute. So next time I'll remember to do those kinds of things before I start messing with this, and then I'm just going to put a little glue here and just stick that back down. And then this guy, I'm going to put some dimensionals on it. So let's put some dimensionals, and we're almost done, guys. But yeah, that was my only little hiccup. Had I noticed that, I would have carved that out before. Just things I need to think about for later whenever I'm working on these kind of cards. And this little guy can go in here. I'm letting this little strip go behind there, but if you want to cut it so it's just behind this, then, you know, whatever you like. Oh my goodness. Actually, now that I see it, I do want to trim that away. Now, we could have done that prior, guys. I'm just learning how to work with this Hunkydory stuff right now, so let's push that back in there so it doesn't look too crazy. There we go. We could have trimmed that down previously, obviously. Alright. You guys, we are almost there. I was going to say, let me see if I glued this thing in the wrong direction, but no, it's just that glue, I'm telling you. It's, it wants to come out, I will say. Let me put some dimensionals on this and on this little guy, and I'll be right back. And that's it. So we're learning, we're growing. This is very good. This is super cute, you guys. Oh my gosh. And then if you have those little things and you don't like them, you can just kind of clip them off the little, I call them burrs. I think at Hunkydory they call them pips or something like that. I would say pit, I don't know, hanging chads, whatever you want to call them. And I'm just going to put that little guy right there. Kind of splitting the difference. Just a note to say. And then down here we'll have our little "You're the best." And is it gonna be like this? Do we keep it like that? Do we do this? Do we put it here? I mean, you know I like things a little bit crooked sometimes, but I'll put it straight just because that's all straight too. Why not? Okay. So there's our sweet card. I mean, it didn't take too long other than, you know, I had to carve this out. But if you were going to do that to begin with, obviously carve it out before you do anything else. Okay, guys, sorry. I was just looking at it and I was like, you know what? I forgot to bring this back in. That's okay. We're going to do the second card because we have that same topper and we have, you know, another topper pack. We also have the other pieces you can definitely do that with. But what I would have done is put this down under this, right? I got so distracted with this frame. You guys. So sorry. So sorry. But anyway, I could have put that there. And you know what? You probably wouldn't have seen very much of it again because this card was probably not, you know, it's a 6x6 where this is an 8x8. This is definitely an 8x8. So I will keep this little piece for another time. And again, oh, what I was mentioning before is like, let's say you have this, and now you can always make another card with this on top. Let's say another 6x6, you trim it down, and now you have this piece. And nobody will see that behind there it's missing, right? And then you can even pop this up on dimensionals. That's what I'll do. I'll follow up with another video using these pieces so you can see how to kind of keep using them even though you cut the paper down in weird ways, right? So all is not lost, you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking in there with me, you guys. There is a lot of stuff, and I haven't even gotten to the LDR's creative stuff for HSN. So keep an eye out for that too. And just playing with all these new different things that I've been picking up recently. So, all right, guys. Again, new links for Ecstasy Crafts in the description box, and then don't forget that 10% off code if you would like to use it. And I will see you guys at the next one. Bye now.